今天和大家一起来了解一下洛杉矶南加州这边的 USC 南加州大学呢，它的传媒管理硕士项目，这个学院一直是很多人想了解的。那么他们的专业是怎么样的？录取标准又是如何呢？我们来请教系主任 Ben Lee，请教李主任，你好。
Communication management is Annenberg's most established graduate program. It's the longest, actually, like the first graduate program within Annenberg, and we've existed since the 70s, so we're 50 years old. Of course, across the 50 years, we have evolved and adapted our curriculum a lot. So the interest in the Master of Communication Management and other Annenberg programs remain very high, very strong, especially from students from China. And I'll talk about the main criteria. Probably it's a blend, it's an interesting blend, both language and then academics. So probably the first thing we look for is language fluency. Language fluency. So for example, our average 平均 not the lowest. 平均的托福成绩是109。
平均托福109的分数。
Yeah. And then if it's American undergraduate, the average GPA of those who are admitted is 3.8. So it's really quite a strong academic. So if you take these two, right? If you take these two and combine them, then you are looking at really quite a strong set of students, right? Right, strong academics, high language fluency, and interested in this field, right? We look for that interest in their statement of purpose, how they talk about their perspective or career with us, and the ambitions they have after they finish our program, where they would like to be.
关注 USC 的人都知道呢，他们经常有一些更新，有一些变化，与时俱进。特别是最近呢，传媒系和 STEM 又有一个结合，而且呢，开设了新的网红课，这到底是怎么回事呢？我们继续来请教系主任 Ben Lee 李教授。
STEM, we know the appeal of STEM with the extended 2 years OPT, and therefore a graduate could stay in the US for 3 years. And traditionally, since its founding, my program, the Master of Communication Management, was not a STEM program. And in the past 6 years or so, other programs within Annenberg have demonstrated the viability of STEM, and not just the viability, but the attractiveness and the popularity of STEM programs, right? So I knew this, right? And for about 2 years, my colleagues and I have worked to make communication management have a STEM option. So today, I'm very happy to be able to share this, that we do have a STEM option that will be active in fall of 2024.
OK， 就是今年2024年有个新的 option。
Yeah, so it allows the students to benefit from all the advantages that a STEM OPT can give them, like 2 years longer to stay in the States. And it also allows them to not have to give up the breadth of the curriculum and the strength of the instruction within communication management, right? So we feel we have to be responsible for leading edge classes. So about 6-7 years ago, we could tell, for me, I'll say the specific story, actually worth talking. I saw that the fashion bloggers were sitting on the front row of major events like New York Fashion Week with established figures such as Anna Wintour. So I knew that the landscape was changing very quickly, and I prompted. Actually, I don't need to prompt too much. I have colleagues who are thinking of the same. They're very innovative in terms of what they teach and very current. So it did not take much prompting. Right? I asked my colleagues to develop a class on influencer strategy. But we are probably the first major media communication program in the United States to have a formal class on influencer strategy. Today, it remains one of our most popular classes. Students could not get into the class, right? Sometimes, and we built on that, right? So today we have classes on about platforms, right? Like YouTube, like TikTok. We have classes on the business of being a creator, right? 网红经济, right? It involves all the agencies, right? The brand, the relationships with the brands and such. So we've not just had one where we were actually building out a suite. And today we have YouTube executives coming to our class and co-teaching our classes with our instructors.